Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I saw in quite a few comments on my last pack walk. Many of you asked how I start my day. So as I sit here, I think it's a good opportunity since it's the beginning of the day. I won't bore you with the first 30 minutes to an hour because it's not the prettiest sight. I brush my teeth if I remember. I take some of my vitamins. I drink at least 2 glasses of water with some magnesium and some salt in it. Then I start letting the dogs out, waking up the dogs that I know will wake up and come out with me. I make my coffee. I pour myself a nice big cup of coffee. Then I let the dogs out. And I recently got these lifeguard chairs that have been amazing. And I'll go for a walk. If I'm really tired, I'll just sit here and watch the dogs play, lifeguard on duty, and I just watch them. I like to stay off social media, which isn't very easy to do these days, but I think I do a decent job at staying off social media and from all the noise until 7 o'clock. Right now it's about 5:45. The sun is barely coming out over here. Tommy wants to go back to bed, which they can. I leave the door open, and always know that when you don't see dogs, they didn't feel like coming. Sometimes they're too tired. Sometimes it's too hot. Sometimes it's too cold. Some of these rescues, they get spoiled. They forget where they came from. This is the only time of my day that is completely uninterrupted. It's really just me. Everybody's sleeping. Nobody's here. But it's many people. There's a lot of people that work here. And we're always building fencing and getting ready for more animals and more rescues and this is there's a lot of machinery. I don't really like noise. I've said it before, but I know we have a lot of new supporters, so something about me, I don't like noise. I don't like the beeping. I don't like machinery, the chainsaws. For some reason it makes me I know it sounds weird, it makes me uncomfortable. It almost causes a little bit of anxiety, and part of the reason is because one of the things that I try to work on is to calm my thoughts down. I'm constantly thinking. I'm constantly in my head. I'm constantly planning and all these things. So noise is like a big interrupter of that. So this is a beautiful opportunity for me. I have about 2.5 hours in the morning, 3 hours first thing in the morning, to just be able to calm my mind as much as possible and to really be with the dogs. It's a good opportunity for me to really watch the dogs and study them without the interruption of distractions from noise, the dogs getting interrupted or distracted from noise like this, Olive, and other people and things like that. No phone calls, no text messages. It's just I felt like in Jaws when the shark hits the boat. See, very quiet. You could hardly hear a thing. It's just very peaceful, very peaceful. But yeah, guys, that's my morning. I have my coffee, and then about 20 minutes before 7, some would say 6:40, I head back to the house. We all just kind of hang out, and then everyone who works here starts coming in, and we start preparing their food bowls and all their medications. It's a big process, and that takes hours. Medication and food prepping and feeding and everything. It takes hours. Once the dogs eat and everything, they do their wellness checks. We check their ears if they need ear cleaning. We look over the calendar to see who has their vet appointments that day. Then I have my personal training that includes weight training, some stretching with my trainer Rod. I'll introduce you to him. Amazing man, very nice guy. I do my cold therapy, my cold plunge. I do my hot therapy, and then I start my day. I eat, and I start my day with whatever work I have in front of me. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen.